All right, welcome to the first week of human geography. I am going to give you kind of a whole overview and some instructions for this week. So I'm going to have this just all in one video, and then make sure that you kind of go back to this video if you have any questions. So welcome. If you were in my Success 191 class, this is going to be a pretty similar setup to what you've been used to. But I am going to kind of go through our Schoology page, just kind of get people acquainted. The this week in class is going to be where you're going to want to start. So every week I'm going to change this slide. In fact, this video that I'm creating right now is going to eventually go right here. So that's how you're going to be able to find it. So there's going to be a video, and this is always where you should begin every single week by watching this video. Usually they're going to be pretty short. This week I'm going to make a little bit longer one just to kind of make sure I give all the instructions. But then you'll also see kind of an overview of what you're going to do. And then over here, you'll see what is going to be turned in this week. So you can use this at the end of the week to kind of make sure that you have checked things off the list. You should also see these things in your calendar. And speaking of the calendar can be found over here. You're going to find upcoming, but you can always go back to previous events. So you can see here that I have some things linked to the calendar. You can click on them directly. But the problem with clicking on them directly is that you might end up a little bit out of order, or you're not going to necessarily always get the full instructions. So I would encourage everyone to start by going into the week. So the week one is here, posted here. In here, I'm giving instructions, kind of what needs to be done every single day. And then going down, you'll see in order the different tasks you should complete. In a moment here, I'm going to go over the syllabus just really quickly. But I do want you to review the syllabus for this course and then also fill out a first day survey. It may look a little bit similar to what you did for Success 191, but I do know that we have some new students that maybe didn't complete this way at the beginning of Success, or maybe you're just new to Virtual Academy in general. And so I want to get to know you. And then the second thing you're going to see is some notes and instructions. When you click on it, you're not going to find anything to turn in here, but this is going to be the main lesson for the week. So on Wednesday, so this is listed Wednesday, you are going to watch this video. It's about 17 minutes long. So for human geography, we're going to have a little bit more content than we had during Success. So you will want to look and watch this entire video. This is kind of what you would see if we were in class. We'd be doing this together as a class. So you are expected to kind of watch through that. And then this is the presentation from the video in case you just want to take a look at the slides on your own. But there's nothing to turn in here, but I do have it listed as an assignment just so it shows up on the calendar. So after you've done that, then you're going to take this quiz. Now, once again, if you jump to this quiz right away without having watched the videos, you're probably not going to understand how to do this quiz. So it is meant to be done after you read and you watch the notes and the instructions. And then the thing for Thursday is also very much related to these notes and instructions. So you're going to be using skills to analyze different maps. So open up this discussion post. You're going to choose 2 of the following 8 maps. You are going to choose for each map you choose, you're going to answer the 5 questions below. Maybe you change that. And then you are going to post your responses. You also, I will give you some parameters. I'll change this in a minute, but you should also have your answers in full sentences. And for the later questions, you do need to have multiple sentences. So you're going to choose maps. You open up the map, choose 2 of them to answer. Then the last thing in the week, in here for the week is, I need to go back here, is going to be a Pear Deck activity. So when you go here, you're going to see it's an assignment. You're going to open it up. You are going to go to the document, and you're going to click on a Pear Deck. So a Pear Deck is going to bring you to an outside lesson. And so you open up the Pear Deck. It's going to ask you how you're feeling. And you are going to go through the slides. This is a self-paced Pear Deck. So you're going to read through each of the slides, go to the next slide. You're going to need to open up the links eventually. So the links are all here. There's some links here. You need to go to an outside website. And so this outside website is called the Human Reach. It is going to be starting to think a little bit about population. It's this great website. But you are going to kind of follow along, be very clear about where you are in the assignment. And then based on the context clues, what's the best definition of population density? So you're going to answer these questions, and you really do need to use the website to help you answer those questions. There's some multiple choice questions. So you need to read through the website. Then you're going to move on. So now it's going to bring you to the urbanization section. So still human reach, but you're going to scroll down until you get to urbanization. And you use this section. So there's also titles in the top to help you. So the first one's density, then urbanization. And then going back to this Pear Deck, moving on, okay? Now here's some questions that you need to answer in sentences. So this is your Friday activity. To go through each of these, I will take a look at your answers. When you do get done with the Pear Deck, what I would like you to do is submit this assignment. And the reason I want you to submit this assignment is because that's where I'm going to grade you. And then also once you've submitted it, I'll know that you have completed that Pear Deck, and I know to go back and look at your answers. So that is that. My office hours are, I don't have office hours, but if you would like to set up a time to meet with me, my times I'm available by email. If you email me and then we can set up a meeting, would be 9 o'clock during the school day and then 2 o'clock during the school day. So those are my times I'm free. All right, so reach out to me if you have any further questions, and good luck with your first week.